Hi everyone, it's Camille. I started working at this hostel at January 8th and I gave a 2-month commitment, and that was kind of over last week. So at any point I can decide to move on from this hostel and continue to travel up the East Coast. And I've been torn because this hostel business has been awesome. The people are great. Like my couple managers have been really nice to me, and they've been awesome to work with. And I could stay here for 6 months and be happy the entire time, but I don't want to get stuck or trapped. I came to Australia to travel and go on an adventure, so I want to make sure I keep moving, and I think it's about that time. So I'm stealing this from Casey Neistat, but I kind of want to draw it out for you and kind of what I'm thinking as well. End of summer, February 28th. So beautiful summer. I got here at the beginning of summer, now it's the end of summer, so it's getting colder each night. As you go up the East Coast, it gets warmer and warmer. So let's go March, April, May, highs. Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane. Melbourne has a high of 75, Sydney has a high of 77, and Brisbane has a high of 81. Then in April, 70, 73, and 77. May, 63, 68, and 73. So I want to chase the summer and the warm weather, so I want to keep moving up the East Coast as long as it stays warm. And not only warm weather, but I'm in Australia for 1 year. I have a 1-year visa. I arrived on October 27th, so my visa expires October 27th, 2018. So let's say you have April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So something some people may not know is Mel Knits and Kyle Knits are coming to visit from September the 2nd to the 15th. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months before they arrive. So I'm thinking I spend the rest of the month here in March at the hostel, do a couple day trips, continue to work on video editing and try to do as much as I can here with Wi-Fi. I have a library nearby, just get a lot of work done, be productive. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months of either traveling, exploring, maybe working and making some money. 5 months before my friends visit from back home. And then I have until I leave about 45 days after they leave to explore. We're going from Sydney to Cairns, so 45 days to explore Cairns and that area, Great Barrier Reef. So I talked with my manager today, and we decided that April 4th is my last day. I've been torn on this decision for a while now, but I just need a date. I was telling my manager, I was like, just give me a date. I just need to know, and I can kind of plan from there. So leaving then, it's kind of, you know, as I talked about a couple of days ago, a sense of urgency and giving myself a deadline. So now I have about 3.5 weeks to do as much as I can in Melbourne and get everything I want to see, you know, get it done. And I've seen most of it. And then, you know, start planning the rest of my trip in Australia and my year in Australia. 5 months of completely, I don't have a single thing planned for the next 5 months, you know, beginning in April. So Australia is so massive. I want to make sure I see as much of it as I can before I leave. An action step for you is take a moment and, you know, maybe plan out the rest of the year, how, you know, the direction you want to take, because I've been kind of sitting in this hostel and it's been great. You know, I've spent a couple months here, but I need to have some sort of plan and schedule. And I don't like planning everything in advance, but I need to have a date I'm leaving and then kind of moving on from where I am. And the main, you know, the main point of drawing this all out and is to just have it on paper and giving myself, you know, some sort of deadlines and a schedule and something to look forward to. You know, I have 5 months, okay, what do I want to do in those 5 months, and prioritize my time and make sure I'm, you know, making the best out of the time I have left. So if you have New Year's resolutions or, you know, things you've planned for 2018, it's a good time to write them down and make sure you're on track to hit your goals or, you know, do what you want to do. Let me know in the comments if you do, you know, some sort of scheduling like I just did. Cheers.